Hello, everyone. This is Sharon Heller with Network in Action in Denver. And today I'm here with Geof Shuford with Phoenix Fitness. Good morning, Geof.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks for
Uh,
joining me.
sure, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Why don't you share a little bit about Phoenix Fitness and the kinds of clients that you serve?
Sure. Phoenix Fitness is a business I started about 6 years ago. It's focused on working with people. It's two kinds of people: people that have gone through weight loss surgery, so bariatric surgery, and are looking to uh, have the most success possible with their weight loss in terms of the journey that goes on. And what I do at Phoenix Fitness is help them along that journey. And I also work a lot with people that are looking to lose a lot of weight. And what I mean is people that want to lose 75 plus pounds of weight and are just having a difficult time doing it, building habits, being able to have exercises that work best for them. So that's what Phoenix Fitness is all about. That's what I've been doing with it for about 6 or 7 years now.
Awesome. Thanks for explaining that because I think it's a very unique niche and you have something really special to contribute to that population. So, can
Right.
you talk a little bit about how this period of time that we're all in, with a couple months in quarantine and starting to open our doors a little bit, how that's affecting your clients and also how you do business, how you work with them?
Right. So the big thing, I'll start back before the quarantine, sort of how my business all built, was around, working with people. And what I have at Phoenix Fitness is this one-on-one kind of gym space that I own. I decided when I built the business, it needed to be a gym space that wasn't open to the public, and the fact that people have memberships to come in and out whenever they please. I wanted it to be more of a space that felt more comfortable, or as comfortable as a gym could feel,
Mhm.
um, in terms of getting people to come in and do those workouts and feel more comfortable with that. So that's how I started my business. And of course, as the pandemic came along and we all went to quarantine, I closed my gym along with all these other gyms. Uh, I noticed there was that obvious shift on what do I do now? How do I work out when I can't go to the gym? And I did a lot of, fortunately for my business, I had a setup where we could start working with my clients to keep them going in an online fashion.
Mhm.
So a lot of what I did with them in person, I could then do online, which was not just Zoom meetings, which I did with a lot of my clients. We'll have Zoom meeting training sessions that way. But I also work with them by continuing to build their workouts for them, have videos associated with all the exercises. I can still interact with them all in that part. So uh, it it's a great resource to have, and a lot of the people that I've used it have really liked it because it's opened up the ability to do workouts now that their schedule's gone weird on them
Mhm.
when it fits their needs better, especially if you have kids at home and you have to do things along those lines to fit all that in, but you still have someone sort of looking over your shoulder. Um, it's had a good effect on that. I think if you're going to go broader view on just the effect that this has had overall is what I've noticed a lot with my clients is even though they still work out a lot at home, it's more difficult. Working out at home, I think, is a more difficult thing to do because a lot of people, including myself, feel home is a place to relax, a place to unwind from your day, not to go pick up some weights or bands and start doing exercise. You want to just
Right.
sort of relax with your family. So that has been a difficult transition for a lot of people. And I know for even when I've had my clients there, keeping them going. It's like, hey, you got to, let's do this workout. Even if it's only half the time, that's fine.
Mhm.
Do something. So I know that's been a big deal. And I know uh, as we can all probably have found our comfort food over the past 6 weeks. I know for me, I found that, funnily enough, peanut butter was what I noticed I was eating a lot more of for some reason. But so that was the other thing that I think a lot of my clients are having a hard time. The fact that they're bariatric patients,
Mhm.
they're they're trying their hardest to stick on these very specific kinds of diets and meal plans and things like that. But not having that same habits that you've had in the past, it makes it difficult for them to do. And it gives the opportunity, it opens a lot of opportunities around eating poorly, or just making bad choices, or being stressed and not eating at all, which can be just as bad as eating poorly. So there are all of those things, components that have kind of gone together. I've noticed with my clients that this has really hit. And I think that's probably more universal than just my client base. Like I said, peanut butter and my pair of pants didn't match anymore.
Right. Right.
I had to stop the peanut butter. So, and like I said, the online thing has helped me a lot. I have opened up a little bit since then. So I've had some of my clients come back in, but some I don't think feel comfortable yet. So we're still doing the online Zoom stuff. And I found that is effective.
Yeah.
Be able to work that way. So.
Yeah, and I think, from what I understand about the work that you do, you're also providing a level of like coaching and accountability and support that's not just like an online exercise class, so
Right.
really having like a coach to help during these kinds of times seems pretty important for people.
Right. And that's one of the things I do with Phoenix Fitness is I'm not just a fitness place, is I try to help people build those habits into their lives. And it's difficult, like I said, to do. So yeah, it's a little bit more than just like the online fitness. It's all very specialized to that individual on how that works.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I've also been thinking about, when I would be returning to a gym, or my daughter is a fitness buff. So, when are we comfortable having her go back to a gym? And I've been to your gym, and I personally would feel a lot more comfortable being in a more private space like that. With less traffic and kind of a more intimate workout environment. So I imagine some people are going to be looking into kind of smaller, more personal gyms like what you offer.
Right. And I would love to be able to maybe open that up a little bit more and offer that space in limited time quantities to people that are sick of going to their basement or their spare bedroom, or whatever, to work out, and maybe have a bigger gym space, but still feel like they have that level of comfort around cleanliness and everything else to go with it. So yeah, that's something that that I'd love to open up a little bit more of as well.
Yeah, and can you talk a little bit more about how you're making sure that your environment is safe for clients who do come in person during this time?
Yeah, so from the interaction with people side of it, typically all my clients they come in with a mask on. I don't have them wear the mask through the whole workout. We do social distancing. The gym floor is big enough that I can stand at least 10 or 15 feet away from them and still be able to do what I can. So, and so that aspect of it is I do a lot of social distancing and making sure that people have their space and we can all work that way. From a more practical cleanliness standpoint, I have a couple really big bottles of hand sanitizer, which I laughed at was sort of like the Fort Knox. I had hand sanitizer and toilet paper when this all went down. I felt like I was the Fort Knox. Like, don't tell anybody I have
right.
But so I have all that available for people. I never felt offended by someone cleaning a piece of equipment I just cleaned. I feel, my philosophy is it's your comfort level. So I clean everything before someone gets there. And then usually my clients come in and pull one of the Clorox wipes that I have and clean it again. And then they clean it at the end. So, and then I mop every other day, all the things that you have to do. So, my goal is I want myself to be safe while I'm there. I want everybody that comes in to feel safe and feel like they can do a workout without that feeling of, contracting something horrible.
Yeah, good. Thank you for speaking on that, because I
Sure.
imagine that somebody might have that question.
Of course, yeah.
And if someone watching this video is curious and wants to find out further whether you might be a good fit for them, what would be the best way for them to find out more about what you offer and how they might be able to work with you?
Right. So I have my webpage is phoenixfitnessdenver.com. And I have a lot of information on there. You can contact me as well. The contact information on the page, on the webpage. Oh, it's Geof, Geof, because I spell my name funny. Geof at phoenixfitnessdenver.com if you want to contact me that way. And I'd be more than happy to talk to whoever about what they need. I typically, I consult with people freely all the time just to make sure that they, know what they're doing, and hopefully, get the most from that first conversation.
Great. Good. Well, Geof, thank you so much for your time today, and wish you and your clients well, and not too much peanut butter.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.